won't you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene is actually now on the side of Democrats. She finally found out that they were lied to. Her constituents, including her two kids, grown kids in the state of Georgia, will have their health coverage, or rather the price of their health insurance doubled. She didn't believe it. Yesterday, I pointed out that AOC spoke to to a particular Republican who said he doesn't believe that these things are going to happen. Well, they're actually happening now. And guess who saw it? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Who would thunk it that she would be the one fighting her own party and telling them, nope, I'm standing with the Democrats now. We need to get subsidies because otherwise people are going to lose their insurance. The problem is most Republicans understand what's going on and they are okay with that. They don't want subsidies. That's not their belief system. If you can't have insurance, die. Check this out and then we'll take it on the other side.
As for the shutdown, 8 days in and still no end in sight, Democrats still demand action be taken now on tax credits for Obamacare premiums. Speaking on the Senate floor yesterday, Democratic Senator Patty Murray of Washington outlined the 10 states that will see the highest increases in health insurance premiums if ACA tax credits expire. In the top 5 states, which include West Virginia, Wyoming, Alaska, Tennessee, and Mississippi, premiums will more than quadruple. Premiums are also expected to more than triple in other states, including Texas, South Carolina, and Alabama. All 10 are considered to be red states. That's perhaps explaining why Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia doubled down yesterday on her break with GOP leadership over health care subsidies amid the government shutdown. Greene slammed her party, claiming Republicans did not have a plan on health care, arguing the GOP should be working to fix the problem now instead of using the issue as political leverage. Greene criticized the GOP's lack of action in an interview yesterday, saying in part, quote, when it comes to the point where families are spending anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month and looking at hikes coming on their insurance premiums, I think that's unforgivable. The far-right congresswoman broke with the party on Monday after posting on social media that her adult children who are covered by the Affordable Care Act will see their premiums double if the issue is not addressed. House Speaker Mike Johnson pushed back yesterday when asked about Greene's remarks regarding the health care issue at the center of the shutdown.
Congresswoman Greene does not serve on the committees of jurisdiction that deal with those specialized issues, and she's probably not read in on some of that because they've still been sort of in their silos of the people who specialize in those issues. When we get the conference back and when everybody's back together, we'll go through a lot of that. I mean, I've spoken personally to a number of members in the last 3 days, Republicans, from the most conservative member to the more moderate member, with their various ideas on that. There's a lot of work that's been done on that. It's implied as if this has been some sort of ignored issue. It's not that at all.
Well, then what is it? Greene fired back, claiming Johnson has not reached out to discuss her concerns.
Let's be clear here, folks. Again, remember, McCain is the one who saved the Obamacare when they were on the brink of killing it. Well, they found a new way to kill it. Get rid of the subsidies. It dies on the vine because it's not self-sustaining, right? That's what they want to do. And the problem is they told their constituencies that nobody was going to lose their insurance. Nobody. Do you remember what they did to Obama when under Obamacare? You didn't lose your insurance. You just maybe had to go to a different doctor. Remember that? In other words, you're going to still have insurance, but a few people were going to have another doctor. But now it's not about having another doctor. Now it's about you lose your insurance coverage. You come closer to death. And they're okay with it because they just don't want government subsidies for insurance. They rather give that money to the wealthy benefactors, which is what they did. And now they're fighting not to give these subsidies. When you see even Marjorie Taylor Greene is on board. We had one of Donald Trump's former advisors telling him, hey, remember, MAGA uses Obamacare more than any other demographic. MAGA uses Obamacare. MAGA needs Obamacare. MAGA needs government services because remember, red states are welfare states. These people take more from government than anyone else. The only problem is that very few of them know it because the news that they listen to continue to lie to them. There is a recent report that we should talk about sometime later that points out that people at Fox News, a particular, I think it's a producer or a newscaster at Fox News said, we have made the country worse because pretty much of the lies. This was internal communication because of the lies that they tell their constituents and have all their constituents, the people who listen to Fox News, fooled with the lies. And again, we are suffering through the failed media in this country that has allowed a sect in this country to be completely and entirely snowed. And in their misinformation, in them getting things wrong, they have screwed the entire country. They have screwed the entire country because they're so ill-informed and have allowed these charlatanes, these evil beings, to go ahead and malign the government so badly that we all pay the price. All of our country's problems, from polarization to ignorance on domestic and international issues to a complete misunderstanding of our economic and healthcare systems, are a direct result of a derelict mainstream media that too often bend over backwards to support corporate or bought politicians' wants as opposed to the people's needs for real information to make their lives better. Independent media is the only solution to inform truthfully and factually. Why? Because our loyalties are to you, the ones who fund us with small dollar contributions and subscriptions. Please consider supporting our independent media platforms by subscribing to our Egberto Off the Record newsletter at politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. Again, that is politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. It's an investment that pays incalculable dividends.